Hey guys, it's Christina Hill, your health and wellness coach. I am the one that holds space for you. Well, if you see behind me, I put up a little Christmas decoration. I still have to finish doing the window, but I'm excited to decorate this year. I don't know, it feels different, and I feel like it will help inspire me to do some other things. So I just wanted to say hi to y'all tonight. We're not going to stay too long. Wanted to talk to you about nourishing your spirit and some tips to uh, getting getting that done, and and so that we can just go ahead and just let's just go ahead and jump right in. Um, Earlier this week and last week, we talked about relationships and we talked about spirituality and how those things on our secondary plate help to increase the serotonin and dopamine levels in our bodies. And it's that we call the feel good chemicals. And I just wanted to let you guys know and just to chat with you guys for a minute about nourishing your spirit. It's another way to increase those and normalize those serotonin levels and dopamine levels. Just one part of the puzzle. And why is it important to nourish your spirit? And lately, we've been experiencing some shifts and changes in our country and our lives, and just in general, day to day, life has been lifing for real. Like, woo! And how do we stay in a positive, healing zone? How do we do that? And it's by nourishing our spirit. And what do I mean by that? Well, putting something positive into your listening to something positive, watching something positive, uh, doing something positive. Those things nourish your spirit. uh, Listening to things that are negative, watching and taking a lot in that's negative, you will start to feel run down. You'll feel tired. Uh, your body will react to that. You'll start to have a uh, uh, low level. What is the word I'm looking for, guys? I'm sorry, I'm tired tonight. Low level of inflammation in your body, and so that's what happens when you take in too much negativity, and then also your body wears down. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about nourishing your spirit and what can you do. How do we do this? Well, first thing is to just grab a piece of paper, write down what it is that you like to do, what is fun for you, what brings you joy, what are your passions. And hi, Miss Barbara, thank you for joining me tonight. Glad you're here. um, so what brings you joy, what brings you happiness? Grab that piece of paper and start write down a few things that bring you joy, bring you happiness, and then write down next to them when you're able to enjoy these things and to uh, place these things in your daily life. Because what we want to do in our relationships, in our spiritual walk, and in nourishing our spirit is we don't want to just do it one day. We want this to become a practice. And so, what does that look like for you? Everyone is different. Bio individuality is very important. What I do for nourishing my spirit may look different from what you do in nourishing your spirit. It's important to have this little piece of paper to be reminded of what are some things that we like to do. What are you passionate about? And then also make a list of things that you're really good at. Uh, and because that brings you joy, that helps to reaffirm your personal uh, experiences, life choices, your personal walk, your yeah, I'm really tired tonight. But just to go ahead and to make that list of your spiritual gifts, your special gifts, that we all have or more gifts that we have that makes us special, and to really to go out and to share that gift with the world. I'm starting to share my gift with the world again. It's been a while, The videos, as you can see, hopefully will continue to get better as we go along. But I just want you to have a safe space with someone who really does want to hold space for you and to pour into you and to provide these things to you that will increase your health, increase your wellness, uh, help you to develop a wonderful life, a happy life, a joyful life. And so that's what brings me joy, is to see other people flourish in their gifts, in their uh, health and wellness. And so that's why I'm here sharing it with you tonight. All right, so make the list of things that you enjoy doing. Then uh, make a list of your unique talents and gifts. Okay. And once you do that, I want you to go ahead and put some dates, some times on when you are going to enjoy those things that you like to do, uh, and to pick up those things that are going to nourish your spirit. Uh, so, what does that? Why do we talk about nourishing the spirit? Well, let me tell you a story. Dr. Wayne Dyer, which I really love a lot, and he was a great teacher um, for a lot of people who've watched him over the years. And he told a story of when his son was listening to some music, and the music was negative type of music. And he was watching his son's demeanor, and he was kind of, not really sad or depressed, but he just really didn't have that motivation. He didn't really have that joy, that freedom, uh, that positive spirit about him. So he did this little test with him, and I encourage each of you to do this as well. It's very interesting. So he had him put his arms out like this, and he put on the headset, and he played some music that was negative. And he told him just keep his arms out, and he was going to try to push his arms down, and while he was listening to the music. Well, he did. He put his arms out, and Dr. Wayne Dyer was able to press his arms down when he was listening to this music. And then he had him put on the headphones and put on some positive reinforcing type of music, and to put his arms out again. And when he went to push his arms down, he had a very hard time pushing his arms down. You guys, try that. Try that with a friend, your kids or whatever. Try it, and you'll see how when we listen to positive music, when we listen to positive things on the television, when our spirit is uplifted, we are harder. It's harder for us to be guided by anything negative, to be broken down, to be torn down, to be led around. It's harder for those things to happen. When you are in a positive state of mind, you are stronger, and your body responds to this. It makes you stronger. It's harder to like lead you around and take you and do whatever someone wants to you or to your mind, because you have this positive reinforcement around you. So just keep that in the back of your mind as you're thinking about what are you watching on TV, what are you listening to. What is that self-talk, that negative self-talk that we do? I know I do it. It almost kept me from starting my show again, because I was telling myself, "Oh, Chris, you're not the greatest speaker," or stuff like that. And I had to stop listening to that and shut it off, because my spirit, my heart really wanted to share what I know and the knowledge that I have and all these years of study that I want to share with you guys as we go along. And so I just didn't, I just decided not to listen to it anymore. So when I didn't listen to it anymore, I became stronger. And what? I'm now here sharing it with you all. So I really want you to, as you're going through your week, through this weekend, to really think about what you're listening to. Does it bring you joy? Does it make you feel sad? Write it down. Be like, I watched such and such on TV tonight, and how did it make you feel? If it didn't make you feel well, then don't watch it. It's just that simple, guys. It's not that deep. Really, it's not that deep. Health and wellness is really not that deep. when it comes to some simple tools and things that you can do. So put that in your toolbox. Go ahead and write down 3 things that you are that bring you joy, 3 things that you're good at, and then go back through during this week and see where you can place that into your everyday life. Now, as we go along, we're going to start talking about what I call rituals, like morning wake up ritual and evening rituals. And what I mean by that are like things that you do when you get up and get your day started. What does that look like for you? And so, one of the things that I do in my relationships, I say good morning to people. I try to remember to say good morning to everyone. In the morning to reaffirm and to continue to build those relationships. If I don't get to say good morning to that person, then hopefully before the end of the day, I get to pick up the phone or shoot them a text to let them know that I'm thinking about them. And that's one of my things I do for my piece of the pie for relationships. For spirituality, I get up about 5 a.m. and I have my prayer and my meditation time. So that's my spirituality. And then also within spirituality, my nourishing of my spirit, I try to, but I do love now, y'all, I do love some dramas. And I do love some little Chicago PD, but I have to be mindful that I can't watch it all of the time. And that's just for me because it's for me, it disturbs my spirit. But I love the show. So I don't watch it all the time. Like I can't watch several episodes back to back. And what we do here at my house is before we go to bed, we stop watching like serious programs and we put on something really lighthearted, like the British baking show. Love that show, y'all. If y'all watching the British baking show, I think that's what it's called. It's on Netflix. Y'all, it is so good. The people are so happy. They are so joyful. They come together, they cook, and they're challenged to do these different baking things. And when one of them leaves, it's like a family member leaving. They all hugging each other, and it's just really wonderful. It's just a great positive show, and I love it. I would love to be on it one day, but I can't bake, so that may be a problem. But y'all, for real, just be careful about what you're taking into your spirit. Be careful about what you're listening to and watching. Um, try to keep a balanced lifestyle. And the thing that I want you to do is after you write your 3 things for what you're like to do, 3 things that you are good at, I want you to spend some time in meditation and really thinking of what it is in this life do you want, what it is what is it in this life that you can give to the world and share with the world. And that would be like, what is your purpose? I really want you to spend some time with that and to really start making steps towards those things. And so after you do that, write a little affirmation for yourself. Okay. Like my affirmation for this is blah, 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 blah. Okay. So do an affirmation. Then, after you've done those things and you know what you are good at, you know what you like to do, and you've set up a little, like 1, 2 things you're going to do every day to help build towards those goals and those things that you like to do, things you want to share, it's also good to get an accountability partner. I have accountability partner. She's my mentor, actually. She's been in the field of health and wellness and spirituality and meditation for a long time. And she's just wonderful. And so she's my mentor. I'll ask her questions and she provides me with feedback, what I can do, what I can do better. She provides me with my own personal meditations as well. And so it's great to have a mentor and a accountability partner. Mentors are usually people who are doing something that you may like to do or want to do, and they're doing it better. Okay. They're someone you can learn from. That's always what you look for in a mentor. Accountability partner, you might just be a friend. If someone's going to hold your feet to the fire. You said you're going to do this, Chris. Tuesdays and Thursdays, pillow talk, 7 o'clock. where you at, sis? And I'm here. Because I have accountability partners. They may not be online now, but they'll check later and watch my show and share it with their friends and their families. And they'll also talk to me about, what I did. And so it's always good to have friends that say, hey, you going to show up today for yourself? Because really, at the end of the day, you first show up for yourself, then you can show up for the world. So if you have a gift or something that you need to share with the world, then you need to first show up for yourself. So, and to show up for yourself, you need to be strong. You need to be positive. You need to be mentally ready, and that is done through nourishing your spirit. So watch the things that you're watching and listening to, and do that little uh, thing, little test with someone that you love, or someone, a friend, or someone that's willing to try it with you, and just try it out. Put on something positive and see how strong they are. So how hard it is to push the arms down, and then take a turn and you try it, and then put on something that's negative, and then see how easily it is for us to. We just can't resist it. We have no power against it. And so you have to be careful of what you listen to, what you're putting into your body. And so later on, we're going to talk about some foods and stuff that, putting in your body and what's good for your body versus, and that will help build your cells and your gut health and all of that later on in our series. We'll talk about that in Pillow Talk. And then I'll invite some people to the show for you guys to meet that are wonderful people that can share their own stories and testimonies. So anyway, I love you all very much. And thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you for seeing the show. Please save, subscribe, share, tell people about the show so that it can reach as many people as possible, and to help them in their emotional and their spiritual walk and their whole health. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking just to lose the weight, or to, if you need to gain the weight, we're not looking just for that. We're looking to be mentally ready. We're positive. We're looking to keep our body healthy. We're looking at tips and things to stay in a healthy state. We're looking at health in our relationships. We're looking at health in our spirituality, our finances, our career, everything in our body, everything in our life. We want to look at those things, break it down, and pick a couple of things we can work on for a time period to get that area stronger, because that makes us stronger. And you will know, like, as time goes on, and you see how, like, when your finances aren't in order, how it really brings you anxiety and stress, and what you can do to make that better so that you can raise that area of your life up. That also helps get rid of that inflammation in your body when your spirit is up and it's higher, and you're more positive about what's going on in your life. Even when something heavy is going on in your life, you can find things to raise what we call vibration of that area, or raise that to a more positive outlook by setting goals and making steps towards some goals. So you guys, tonight we're just going to continue with our meditation, the box meditation. So if you would just join me right now, I am going to turn on my little sounds. I love this little thing. I got it from Amazon, and it's a little sound box, and you can press buttons on here. It has like water, rain, sunshine, uh, thunderstorms, fire, crackling, and you can listen to different sounds, and you can set the sounds for how long you want to listen to them. It's a cute little thing. It brings me joy. So I'm going to turn it up, and I love the sound of the rain. And so we're just going to go ahead and start our 4x4 meditation. All right. So if you want to just close your eyes, take a deep breath in, hold it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do nothing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, my loves, good night and have a wonderful, peaceful night. Watch something positive, write out some what we're grateful for the day before you go to bed so that you can get into that good deep rest. Have a great night. Bye-bye.